Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Neki broadcast. Today I'm bringing you the Wesnoth fixed time tournament, and we are going to do some sort of group draw. Now I'm saying some sort of because as you know, the tournament is basically designed for speed, for simplicity. Therefore, for the first round I kind of split the players into two groups, red and green, let's call it. So basically Krogan, Mato, Daniel BR, and Neki randomly got assigned to red group, and Climates, Mega C1, Lunatic Princess, and Vile Beggar randomly got assigned to the green group. So then I had to basically match red group with green group based on availability and schedule, just to make sure everything again is very simple, very straightforward, and we don't drag our feet on scheduling. So again, that's what I needed to do to ensure that the tournament had a quick and efficient start. However, I am going to randomize the order of play. So basically we have here our 4 matches, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know the order yet. These are just some strings that I'm going to randomize here. And using random.org, using something very simple rather than developing something from scratch myself. So basically whoever ends up being match 1, the winner of match 1 goes into the top semifinals. The winner of match 2 plays the winner of match 1 in the top semifinals. Same for 3 and 4. The winner of match 3 goes into the bottom semifinals, plays the winner of match 4, and then between the winners of these semifinals, the final winner, the final tournament winner, will be decided. Haven't thought about the prizes yet. It will be in line with other tournaments, something symbolic. So the most important is basically bragging rights for winning the fixed time tournament. I'm thinking also perhaps a dual cast with myself should be on the line there. I'm not sure what should be whether it should be the grand prize or it should be second place, or definitely the grand prize, I would say. Wouldn't you agree? Anyway, so I haven't thought about the prizes yet. They will be in line with, you know, symbolic prizes that are around here. Around here in Wesnoth world, so it'll be fine. Now without further ado, let's click this randomize button, and what will happen here, these strings, these matches will get basically assigned a specific number, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So hopefully this website hasn't been idle for too long, and when I click randomize, this will happen rather than have an epic live fail of epic proportions. So here we go, randomize, and there it is. So Krogan versus Climate would be 1, and then number 2 would be Neki versus Vile Beggar. So we, you know, if I make a prediction, probably we'll get Climates versus Vile Beggar in top semifinals, and game number 3 would be Mato versus Mega C1, and then Daniel BR versus Lunatic Princess. So anything could happen here, in my opinion. Mato versus Mega C1. Again, Mega C1 had some issues in terms of scheduling. So as you know, I have this rule that if a series is not finished within the fixed allotted time, then players have several options. They can reschedule for another day at the fixed allotted time. They both have to agree again, or they can basically keep playing on the last scheduled date until sudden death, until one of them wins the game. Again, they both have to agree, or if they can't agree on any of that, then there will be basically the crowd. They will make some suggestions to me. I would be the referee, and basically we would decide who the crowd winner is, who played with most risk, who played the most spectacular, who did not drag his feet, who basically has the most advantage, who is basically statistically most likely to win the game in its current state. And also availability will factor in. So basically everybody had, for this round, they had decent availability However, for this, again, Megas Yuan had a bit of some issues, which is fine, completely understandable. But, and I'm sure Mato and Megas Yuan will be able to finish within the 2 days allotted for their match. But if they don't, again, this crowd decision will come into play. Now, you might ask yourselves, what happens in Neki versus Weilberger? Let's say it doesn't finish in the allotted time. Again, I don't want this to go too long, so it will have to finish in the allotted time. So if we can't agree on any of the first 2 solutions, then I can't basically be the moderator for myself. So I'm just basically sending a shout out here to Weilberger. If you manage to survive for the allotted time, then I will basically forfeit the match, because I can't be basically my own referee, right? So if we can't finish in the allotted 3 time slots, then I will forfeit and Weilberger will move forward. So challenge for Weilberger, try to survive as much as possible. Now, in terms of maps, I will be trying to assign maps based on what I think it's balanced, what I think is fast, and yeah, basically we will go with that. Now I do realize here something is wrong, because my IP is being displayed here, so probably that was not a great idea. However, I will try to take down this video and then re-upload it with the IP part obfuscated, so then you guys cannot see my IP publicly. Anyway, so with this being said, oh, one more thing. So I'll be assigning the maps to these games, and I will be taking suggestions. So please let me know if you want to see, for example, if you join the live streams, you could make suggestions in the live streams, and I'll be picking maybe for the second round, for the semifinals, I will perhaps be picking a map by popular demand. And again, it has to be reasonable. It can't be Arkenclave Citadel, right? And then I would probably let the players decide for the remaining 2 maps. Okay, so lots of ideas. It's a very flexible format. I really want the crowd to get involved, make suggestions. So I hope you guys do watch, do make suggestions, do join these streams, and yeah, feedback is the way to go. So I will leave you guys to it. I will update the official forum entry of this tournament with these numbers, and with, of course, the tournament tree.